Hey, honey.
Hey.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Perfect. Yay. How are you?
Here, I am good. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm excited, a little nervous.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. I got a special game that's going to knock those nerves right out. You won't be comfortable.
I love games. I get real competitive, okay?
Oh, perfect. Okay, perfect. My fellow Cancer sis.
Yes. Happy belated
Yes,
birthday.
to
You
you.
look
Thank you.
amazing.
Oh, thank you. You did
I saw you over
too.
there. Thank you. We got to put on
Oh,
for our birth month.
yes, yes. We celebrate. And how many more days? I do the whole Cancer season, okay? Not just June.
Honestly, I don't stop counting because it's me all year.
Period. I
So,
love that energy. I
so
love
Leo
that.
can have their little time, but it's Cancer 24/7.
Period. Oh, this is gonna be a perfect episode, y'all. It's gonna be great. All right, well, I'll get started. So I am your host, Raya. This is episode 37. Oh my
Ooh.
goodness. Yes, with my special guest, Miss Shayna.
Hey.
All right. Now, how do you say your ad name?
Okay, so my middle name is Catalina, and funny story, I have a twin sister. I don't post about her too much, but sometimes I kind of sneak her in.
Okay.
Um, but her middle name is Kathleen after our grandmother, right?
Gotcha.
But my mom was like, we got to keep the twin thing going, so we're gonna name Shayna Catalina because it sounds like Kathleen with a
It
little
does.
twist.
Oh,
And
I
I
like
said,
that.
I did
Yeah.
it. I did it because I was like, we have another grandmother. What happened to the other grandmother's name?
Oh,
But
right. You could have been okay, right.
yeah, now I own it. I love it. We're happy with it.
Period. As you should. I love it. I was
Mhm.
like, I hate like butchering people's names. So I'm like, wait a minute, let me ask first.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna jump into our this or that game.
Ooh.
Yes, yes, yes. I don't know why my mic signal keeps going off. All right, so our first one is fashion brands. Would you rather Fashion Nova or Sheen? Hopefully
Ooh.
I'm
Okay.
saying that right. Look at me.
This one's a little spicy for me. I shop Fashion Nova all the time. I shop Shein sometimes. Only
Okay.
because Fashion Nova consistently has things that I want. Shein has like really great purses, jewelry, accessories.
Yes.
But like the last time I tried to order from them, I wanted these really nice shades, and they were like, "We don't ship it." And I was like, "So why is it on the website?" So we're gonna have to go
Right.
Fashion Nova. Yeah, I was like, "Shein, come on now. Why would you?
Yeah, get it
Why would
together.
you
Why are
show
you
me what I can't have?"
Yes. And it's I know it was cute because I see your page. I love your taste
Thank
and your fashion sense.
you.
So I just know it was perfect.
Yeah, I was so mad, but you know who came through? Amazon.
Oh.
I found them on Amazon, so we gonna have them regardless. But I'm a
Yes,
little
I know that's
disappointed.
right.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a way, right?
Yep.
One of those
Where there is
steps.
a will, there is a way. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's right. So I'll also answer them with you.
Okay. So what do
All
you
right.
choose?
So normally I am a Shein girl.
Mm,
I don't think I've ever shopped with Fashion Nova. As crazy as it sounds.
really?
As long as it's been
Hmm.
out. Yes.
I
Yeah.
mean, there's a little bit of digging that has to go into it. I like things a little bit classier. I love Fashion Nova for anyone can get into it. I
Okay.
love the sizes that they offer, but sometimes I be like, dang, Fashion Nova, y'all ain't got nothing today.
Yeah, I don't really like. I like a broad like range.
Yeah.
I be now. I
Hmm.
do granted, like you said, you got to do a little more digging, but I'll dig.
Yeah.
Like, well, I
The
see.
trick
I've
is
seen this
I
before.
keep a running wish list on all of my online shopping sites so that when I
Okay,
want to spend a little money or I see a sale, I already
right.
have things that I like saved, so I don't have to constantly
Ooh,
dig.
I should
Yeah.
do. I like that.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna do that because, girl, I
Hmm.
cause the ruckus every time. I'm just on there
Yes.
looking and like looking. I
And
like
when
that
you're
stuff.
my size, you can't buy in store like that. So I have to like consistently know because I love to shop. So for me, it's like, ooh, I
Right.
had a bad day. Clothes.
Yes. Okay. That's gonna. I'm going through something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Listen, today's not my
I
day.
had a little accomplishment. Clothes.
Yes. Same for me. It's not a good habit, but hey, I mean, if it works,
My
if it
bank
works,
account would be happier without it. But we
yeah.
work to deal with that.
I'm gonna check out Fashion Nova. I'm gonna give them a
Hmm.
chance and see. Do they have a
Yes, and
tall
they always
section?
have, huh?
Do they have a tall section?
They actually do. I sometimes buy my jeans because I'm actually 5'7", little, backstory. I used to think I was 5'9", so I have to apologize to all the men that I
Really?
used to come for that was 5'7" and was like, I'm taller than you. I'm not. I am your height, and I'm so sorry for anything that I said slightly.
Oh,
That's
that's
all I meant.
okay. That's okay. 5'7", you still
Yeah, no,
not
they're
short. All right.
no, but their jeans, even because I love to wear heels, my heels, I love them tall. So like when I do wear my heels, I wear 4 inches and above. I'm over 6 feet when I wear my heels. And
Okay.
then the jeans, the tall size, sometimes they are longer than that with my heels on. Like I
Right.
have to get them hemmed. So yeah,
Right.
I always say look at the model. At this point, I kind of know which models are around my height, my shape.
Okay.
And that kind of gives me an indication of like, are these going to be long enough? Are they too long?
Right.
Are they going to fit properly? So that also helps as well.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give it a chance because one thing about it, I'm 5'10". So
Mhm.
if a site says they have tall girl friendly, or if
Mhm.
it's tall, and then I get the jeans and I'm like, okay, this is not tall at all.
I
They're
can't even
not long enough
imagine,
for me. So
especially
I'll
because like
try
I'm
them out.
curvy, and then when I put jeans on, the jeans get shorter. So then I'm like, I didn't want capris. I wanted
Right.
long pants.
But see, your
I can
advantage
imagine
though.
that 5'10". Yeah.
Right. So you're 5'7". So when you don't wear heels, you
Yeah.
don't have that problem. I don't even have my heels on yet. And they're
Mm-mm.
not long enough. So I
Mm-mm.
usually do shout out to the tall girl brands. Boohoo tall. I love their boot.
Okay.
Like they're actually really tall. And Alloy. When I was in high school, I would shop there and get my jeans.
Mhm.
This is before your Fashion Overs and your Sheins and
Yeah.
everybody had a tall section. Yes. So
Yeah. I,
I was
I
like,
still
she
love a
cold.
JC Penney, a Kohl's, a Macy's. I'll still hit up the mall for those stores too. It's just
It's more convenient
slim
online.
pickings, slim pickings in the store.
Yes,
So
and it's not that. Listen, some of the stuff that they have in there is not. I wouldn't say I don't really like a lot of trendy stuff, but it's just like
mhm.
this is super basic.
And then the quality
But
sometimes is the same. So like, why would I spend all this money in store when I can get it online? And then
exactly.
shipping has gotten so much better that I can get it in 2 days, 3 days, a week.
Yes.
So I don't know. I'm not against it, but I just keep my options open.
Yes. Nothing wrong with that. I feel you, girl.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna roll into our next one is hairstyles.
Ooh.
Would you rather braids or a weave?
I love me some braids. I love me some braids.
Listen.
But lately, I have been going for. I like to throw on a little wig so I can take it off when I'm done.
Yes.
So I'm
The
gonna have to go
convenience.
weave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both very, very convenient now.
Hmm.
Summertime, it's hot. I'm in Philly, it be burning up. I sweat a
Yeah.
lot. I'm like, all
And
right.
I will say, like for me, the cost of braids is getting out of control. So and then a
Ridiculous.
lot of the braiders by me are mostly like social media braiders. So they want you to be
Oh,
washed, blow
the tab
dried,
is crazy.
and I
Yeah.
like my beautician, love her to death, hands down, best of the best. She will wash, treat, condition, do whatever she got to do.
Hmm.
With some boho braids, 600.
What?
So I can get a couple wigs for 600. We
Wow.
don't have to leave the
And what's
braids.
the length like? What's the length like? Is it long?
So typically I do my braids like to my butt, my waist, but I've been really into short hair lately. So like
Okay.
I want some blonde ombre boho braids, super curly, super full. Maybe
Yes.
like 600. I was like, put that on the back end. Go ahead and
Yes.
cornrow this thing down and
And let
throw
me
a
get
wig
this
on
wig
it.
pop. Right.
'Cause,
Wow. Yeah, I remember
so,
getting braids. Like when I was younger, I will always wear individuals. Like that was the thing.
mhm.
Individuals and micros. And it used to be like,
Yeah.
yeah, 160. But now we have a lot of African braiding shops here in Philly.
Oh,
So
nice.
you can still get some like my braids. I pay like probably like 200, but I'm tall,
Hmm.
so I want mine's long. I want
Yeah. That's
length.
still a
So
great rate. Because
yeah,
even
600.
like because I'll more likely get like some straight backs. I'll get some lemonade braids. I'll
Okay,
do like
okay.
little braided style.
Right.
That 160, 200, I'm good with that.
Yes. Grease at
But
600.
what
What?
once you go over my car note,
That's yes. That can go towards the mortgage, baby. I ain't got the time.
I don't have the energy for it. And then I know I gotta sit there forever and be mad at how much I'm paying.
Yes. Whole day is going.
Yeah. So now I was like, we'll do that next summer. We'll make that a
Yeah.
big thing.
That's
So.
crazy because now you gotta like prep for it. Like, what the hell? That's the next summer
And
thing.
then like I'm the type that like when I used to do sew-ins all the time, I would go get my sew-in done weekly because I can't stand my scalp itching.
Okay.
And the second the braids sit in too long, I'm like, these must come out. I don't want
Wow.
to wash it. I just take them out.
I can't
I
imagine
was
that. So
like,
$600 for that, and then it's irritating your scalp. It's just that's
yeah,
too much. It's too much.
no. So
Well,
we
baby, I feel like listen, the braids are addicted to me, so I'm gonna roll with braids.
hey, whatever worked for you. Because there was a period of time where I was constantly doing braids, but I don't know. These days, I'm like, y'all keep that.
Yeah, especially with those prices. But I
Yeah.
will one thing about it too. So I used to sell hair, and I would have bundles, headband wigs. I always keep me one in the tuck because if I'm in between styles and I'm taking my braids out, and I have girlfriends that are very last minute, so they'll be in the group chat like, "Hey, y'all want to meet up and go out for a happy hour or drinks or whatever?" And I'm in the middle of taking my braids. I got 3 left. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna do my hair.
Yeah.
And wig comes in the clutch every time.
Yeah.
So I always keep one.
Yeah, no, I'm into the glueless wigs now. They really did they thing with that because
I haven't
the way
tried
they're
it.
upgrading them, I just throw it on and take it off, and I'm good to go.
Yes, it's so convenient.
Yeah,
At
it's
this big
so
age
convenient.
too. Yeah,
I used to be scared of wigs. I'm gonna be real honest. I used to be like, it's gonna blow off my head, y'all. What I'm gonna do? It's gonna be gone. Now I don't.
You good? You like, listen.
I'm like, I'm a part of the club. Thank you so much for inviting me.
I know that's right. Got you. So would you rather like the style you have now or something like different body wave?
So I usually do like right now I have the short bob. Sometimes I do the long curly. I do like the super straight, the bust down 30. It really just depends on my outfit. And that's why I really like wigs for that. It's a consistency change with my outfits. Like I like this with my shoulders out. If I was wearing something else, I might like a longer hair so I can just pop my wig on and off.
Yes, I love that. Switch them out. Listen, whatever the outfit.
You never know where I really was because you don't know what I look like right now.
Right. Listen, I like that. I like that. I might give it a try. I'm always the glueless wigs, the ones that I see. I feel like I don't know. It's not going to really look right, but I won't know.
You gotta get okay. So here's a secret, right?
Okay, you tell me.
You gotta look for. Number one, you need that band in the back so it sticks.
Okay.
That's number one. And then number two, my sister put me on. They sell the ones that have the clips in the front now. So you can secure it in the front and then it's tight enough in the back that it won't slip. And then you don't need to do the lace glue, none of that. Yeah. Okay. I was like, clips.
Yes. So the clips is important. Yes.
Yeah. But those two things, you don't got to deal with it. And now they even have like lace tinted before. They have it cut before. I'm like, okay. I just swipe the card, put it on my head. That's it.
It don't get more. It don't get easier than that. I love it. Yes, I love it. All right, girl, I'm gonna give it a try. Maybe.
Yes, and don't worry, the braids will come back. They always find their way back to me. Yeah, it's just not be no boho braids for a while.
Yeah. Shout out to listen. That's head. We can keep that.
I feel like every time that price go up.
Yeah, and that it really is like on a rise. I'm like, even the African braiding shops that I've been going to, I always get a longer length, but like I feel like it was starting off at like 180. Now it's like 200. Going up.
I don't mind a little reasonable increase, but like
that's drastic there. $600 is drastic. No. Like I said, I can go to the mortgage. I can go towards the mortgage, but I don't.
That's a bill.
For that. Yeah,
that's a bill. But I know some people who, when they do them, they wear them for like 3 months, and they
you gotta get your money
hair. I can't. My spirit can't take it.
Right, because of your scalp. Yeah, so that really wouldn't benefit you at all.
No, even like when I do my wig braid, 2 weeks, I need that washed by the 14th day.
You sound like one of my girlfriends. Yeah, I forget. Like, it's the chemicals or something in there that irritates her scalp, and she got to use like a certain shampoo and everything.
Yeah,
irritating though.
It's annoying.
Listen, well, at least the wigs made it a little more convenient for you.
Yeah, thank God.
All right, so we're gonna roll into our next this or that question is nail shapes. Would you rather a square or stiletto? Oh, let me see. I don't.
So I actually do a stiletto almond shape. Ooh,
that's pretty.
So it's narrower here, but it's not as pointy at the top because I work
but it still gives you that oval shape. Yeah,
I work in education. I can't be stabbing no kids, so we need them rounded at the tip.
Yes,
but the stiletto, I like how narrow it is at the base,
Right.
but I just need the roundness of the almond. So my nail tech, she does a great job. Shout out
Yeah.
to Nika. You do a great job. She really
Period.
understands
Shout
the
out to her.
vision.
The design
The
is so on
vision.
point. It's so cute.
Yes. My
Yes.
little
So are you
thumbnails.
typically a longer nail girl? You like the length?
So I always say this to my friends because they're like, you used to wear your nails so short. I'm like, I used to, but then COVID hit. And my nail tech at the time, when we were in lockdown, I had my nails were about this length when we started lockdown, and I
Uh-huh.
didn't break a single nail all of the quarantine.
Oh, okay.
So they got really long. And
Right.
I just was like, ooh, I don't mind this. I don't mind the look of the super long nails because I used
One.
to use my nails really short. And when I started going back, I was like, yeah, you can leave them long. You
And
can leave
that's
them
it.
long.
Just rock with it.
And now if I get them cut too short, I get sad. And my nail
Oh,
tech knows that I'm sad till we do the next appointment because then they be
look
longer.
how they changed.
So I'm like, wow, it's crazy how because even like when I was in high school, the braids used to be it. Braids. You can catch me with nothing but braids.
Yes.
But it's crazy how life changes and you like something that you didn't like before or
Yes.
find a new love, a new interest. So
Mm-hmm. As we're getting
I love
older,
it.
right? Life definitely changes. It's
It
funny
sure
too. When I
does.
look back on things like that, I'll be like, my recent birthday, I tried long nails and I kept saying I was going to cut them down. But
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know what? No, like it's my birthday. I'm going to keep them long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie. I was struggling. I was
Mm.
trying. I'm like, yeah, I guess I would say short or medium at the most. But I
Mm-hmm.
do love the designs on the long nail.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And my
Oh,
thing is like I don't like my whole nail designed. I like just kind of like the tip designed. So I
yes.
need that length for
I'm like,
me.
you're such a cancer. It's like a little bit, not too much, not too
Yeah.
wild, but something that's gonna stand
Mhm.
out.
A little subtle until you get
Yes,
too close.
yes. There you go.
So yeah,
I know that's right.
even for me, when I get them cut short, I'll be like, I can't do nothing. Why is this not working? Help me.
Yeah.
So it's just something you got to get used to.
Mm-hmm.
If you like them short, you like them short. If you like them long, you like them long. I'm all about don't yuck someone's yum. Whatever works for you works for you.
Right. Works for
So,
you. I know that's right. As far as the shape, though, so if I had to choose a
definitely
different
stiletto.
shape,
I can't do square. Mm-mm.
you can't. Okay. I would
No.
do. I would probably lean more towards square, but I'm an almond girl.
Mm.
Almond or coffin.
Yeah, I tried to do the square in the coffin, and they kept breaking. So I just feel like I need my little claws.
Right. And you good. But I
Hmm.
like the shape that you described though, because the
Hmm.
stiletto, the regular stiletto, was just
It's
way
too
too
pointy.
pointy.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. I can stab
Yeah.
it myself.
Right.
So
Tights.
I need it
Listen, putting
rounded at the
pants
top.
on, shirts, holes everywhere. I can only imagine.
And then I love stockings and pantyhose. Man, you
Oh,
can put
holes
those on.
everywhere. Yeah.
So no. Mm-mm.
All right. So our next one is happy hour drinks.
Mm.
Would you rather a margarita or a lemon drop?
I'm a lemon drop girl right now in my life. Give me
Okay.
a lemon drop.
Okay.
Hmm.
You have
I like
vodka in your
me
lemon drop?
a lemon drop.
Do you have vodka in your
I
lemon drop?
I do actually have vodka. I used to be all about the tequila. Lately, I'm more shifting towards vodka and gin.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Lately, I've been drinking, I would say tequila. So I'm going to go with margarita.
Hmm.
I don't know, something about me at this big age. And I'll be saying big age like I'm old. I just turned 33. But I don't know. Me and vodka just don't mesh well at all. Like, I be
When I
down.
was in my 20s, vodka would mess me up. Okay,
Really?
vodka had me dancing on tables. So I was steering away from vodka all of my 20s. I was like, I ain't doing that no more. But now
Wow.
I don't know. Now I'm like, sometimes the the margarita's a little too sweet. I just want, give me my liquor.
Yeah. Some
So,
liquor. Liquor.
yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is there oh no, I asked you that, so you said vodka. Yeah, margarita definitely for me. All right. So our last this or that question is social media platforms. Would you rather Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram. I really be trying to do TikTok, but I work in education and my students are on TikTok, and some of them have found me on TikTok, so I stay away from that.
I don't blame
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
I
I don't
don't
know
blame
what it
you.
is that they don't see me on Instagram, but they've definitely
Yes.
found my TikTok and have requested me, and I'm just like, why are you requesting me? Like my page is open, but also I don't post anything on
Yeah, so
TikTok.
don't do that.
So we're
Those
gonna go
kids are probably
Instagram.
passing the phone around like, look who I found. Go
And you
request
know,
her.
kids these days is disrespectful.
Yes, they are. They
So
are.
no, thank you.
I
Because I
don't
get
blame
disrespectful
you.
too.
So I always say Instagram is definitely my stomping grounds. That's where I'm coming out to play.
Yeah.
I just can't really. Well, I want to get into TikTok, but
Same. I just have to
can't
figure
get
out my
into it.
content that I want to put on TikTok.
That's
Because
what
I
it
have
is.
that knowing that my students are on there. I can't put me and my life
Yeah,
on TikTok because I need to
yeah,
stay on my business.
yeah.
But
Because you'll be going back to school and they'll be like, "Hey, like, talking
yes.
to you."
Oh, and the one time that the kids found out that like I really live a life, and they were like, "Do you be outside?"
Like, the side eye,
Oh,
like,
stay on my
you
business.
be
I be at your business. I don't ask you questions.
right. Wow, the
We gotta
children.
go Instagram. We gotta go
Yes,
Instagram.
I love Instagram too. Watching my little page grow. I'm like, okay, look at this.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I remember being like, I can't wait to hit 500 followers. Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
yes. And
Now I
then
look
look
back,
at
I
them
was like,
rolling in.
dang.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
That's so decent. I
Mm-hmm.
will say too, I've been lately going on to YouTube a little more. So I'm like,
I
okay.
saw that. Also,
Yeah.
congratulations on hitting 3,000 followers in your
Thank you.
community. And
Thank you.
congratulations
Thank
on
you.
being an Amazon influencer right before Prime
Yes,
Day.
thank you. Thank you. I'm like still taking it in because I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. I'm telling you, we're starting the podcast. I'm like, I mean, you got visions, right? And you have goals, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, but I just feel like it's coming fast. But I'm like, also a pat on my back because it's like the work that I'm putting in to get
Yeah.
there. And it's
Yeah.
not easy. I know you know. It's not easy at all.
At all.
Building the pages, yes, yes,
Gosh.
yes. But hey, if we keep pushing, moving forward,
Mm-hmm.
playing everything forward, putting out the great content that we put out. Because I'll
Yeah.
be on your page like, oh, I love this. This is
Thank
everything.
you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
along with the
Thank
milestones as well.
you.
Yes, yes, yes. So I always like to check in too. How do you feel after I did that questions?
Oh, these are great. I definitely enjoyed them. I learned a lot about you. I feel like they were all relevant. They were all something that like was easy to answer, made it easy to kind of like work my way in. So I
Yes,
loved it.
yes. That's why I like to put the questions, the this or that questions first, because it kind of breaks the
Hmm.
ice. The nerve.
Yeah,
Believe it or
I
not,
get
I
rid of
still
the
get a little
nerves.
nervous myself on each episode. So it's like,
Hmm.
okay, just to get you in the groove and get you ready for
Yeah,
the rest of the questions.
yeah.
Okay.
No, that was great. I loved it.
Perfect, perfect. All right. So our next question is, what motivated you to become a content creator and a model?
Ooh. So I was actually thinking about this a couple weeks ago. I used to, I don't know if you remember Blogspot back in the day. I used to
What's
put
the name
out
of?
my Blogspot. It was
Okay.
like a website where you could just put whatever you wanted to blog about, and it was, any and everybody was using it at a certain point. And I used to put
Okay.
all of my poetry on Blogspot. But I remember like getting to a point where I kind of shifted away from poetry when I first started teaching. And I
Okay.
was like still posting on Facebook, my little rants, my little random things, and then posting on Instagram. And I remember like having a conversation with a friend of mine about, things that they had noticed in me that, they felt like were influenced by. And I was like, oh, wait. So, like, you decided to do this just because, like, I was doing it? I was like, okay, that's interesting. And then I remember a friend of mine consistently saying, like, I love how confident you are. You always look great. You always know how to find pieces that work for you. I was like,
Yeah.
okay. I was like,
Yes.
we can all do that. So I was like, okay, I want to start gearing my content more towards helping and showing that, regardless of your size, regardless of, the stores you want to shop at, there's
Mhm.
always something that you can buy and look great in. And it
Yes.
really all comes down to confidence.
Yes.
And then I really got into wanting to be a creator when I understood that I've always been a creator. It's just the space in which I'm
Right.
creating. And I was
Right.
thinking about all the things that, inspired my artistic side, and it's always been with fashion. It's always been with the things that I wore. And I don't necessarily look back and say, wow, I love all the things that I put together. But I always felt like I was always, I'm going to wear it because I want to wear it. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how you
Say
feel about
yes.
it.
Yes.
So I wanted to continue that. And for me, my social media was, I want to show myself that I can. And there was a point where like I needed that reminder that that's why I started it, was for me. And it's nice to share that with others.
Right.
So that's why I decided to become a content creator, to really take that serious and make it my art form again. So
that's so decent, and it's motivated, because I know it's always someone on social media that needs a little motivation, right? But they might say, hey, you know, I want to become a content creator or a model, and I don't really know if I can do it. And then they come across your page, and it's like, okay, she's making me feel like I'm that girl, so I'm gonna do it.
That's you know, it's just my hope is that regardless of what you look like, you know, you have something in your life that can push you to be better, or to be as good as you can. And I hope that I'm that for some people.
Yes, you are for me. Listen, you are for me. Yes, I love it. I love it. Love it. All right. So the next question is, what's the hardest part about branding yourself on social media?
Oh my gosh, I was just thinking about this week. I'm like, this niche idea, just like fitting yourself into a box, it's just so difficult for me, because I've never been inside the box. And as a creator, just someone who is creative, we don't fit into boxes.
Exactly.
So a lot of the, you know, here's how you grow your page, here's how you get 10,000 followers, is all about like niching yourself down. And for me, it's like really hard for me to, like, yes, I love fashion. Yes, I love makeup. Yes, I love motivational words. Yes, I love, you know, sharing scripture and my journey with Christ. But like, to just do one thing is crazy to me, because for me, my brand is me as a person. It's my life, my experience.
Exactly.
So that idea of niching down is really like, I really struggle with that. And there was a point where like, I was like, okay, maybe I just need to shift my page to, you know, because for me, the thing that's really been working right now is the funny content that I post. And yeah, I'm funny. I, you know, crack myself up, crack my friends up, you know, comedian when I want to be. But that's not only me. So it's really hard for me to just push out to just be the funny page. Because I don't want you to come to my page and then be like, oh, she's not posting anything funny. That's not the only thing about me that I want to share.
Right. So, and that you're promoting. I struggle with the same thing. You're going to come to my page. Yes, it's podcast content. Same. Funny memes are definitely, and reels are working for me right now. But it's just, that's not, don't box me in. I don't want to be, that's not it. You want to come. So I know, listen, the algorithm, my page, I know I'll be all over the place. But it's who I am. Like, I'm not going to be, I hate limits. Don't limit me.
And I feel like, you know, with anything, there's a cycle. You know, right now they want everybody to niche down, and then they're going to say you're too niche. And then they're going to say you need to niche up some more. So for me, my nail tech actually was the one who kind of like centered me back, was like, at the end of the day, it has to be for you. So whatever is working for you to make you happiest is what you continue to do. And I said, that's what I'll do.
Yes. And it's working. I know that's right. Alrighty. So the next question is, do you think using hashtags on social media helps your page grow?
According to my insights, yes, but I put hashtags on everything. So I don't know. I've never posted without hashtags. I came from that hashtag era of like, we hashtag everything.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know. I want to say yes, but I also want to say I can't prove that it doesn't, because everything I post has hashtags. Right. I guess I would have to do a little bit more research to see like if some of the things that are more niche centered are posting to like the Discover page on Instagram. And that kind of would probably be my indicator if it's working or not. But you know, they say do 5 hashtags, do 30, do 1, do none. I don't know. I like hashtags for me, just because it's something I'm used to, something I'm comfortable with.
Right. Same. I come from that same era. So I'm just like, listen, I'm going to throw it on there, throw the hashtags on there. Yeah. It's going to do what it's going to do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not understanding. Like the search engine words, they're hashtags. I'm not like, it's just words with a sign in the.
Right. And so, like you mentioned, though, I feel like in another 2 months or so, that won't be a thing, right?
Yeah.
They're probably talking about the search engine thing. So it's definitely, you got to stay authentic to yourself. Because I feel like as far as I see it, it's just trends. And sometimes they don't work. You drive yourself crazy trying to figure that out. And then
Yeah.
I feel like that takes away from your creative juices. You know, like you
Mhm.
just, oh, I got it. You
Trying
get
to fit in
overwhelmed.
trend. Yes. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
So that's good. It's good to know that I'm not the only one that feels that way.
Nope, you were not alone.
All right. So the next question is, how do you feel about people promoting posts to gain followers but do not follow back?
Mm. So I have two things to say about that. Number one, I actually go through my follower count once a week. And if there's someone that I followed with specifically the intent because you posted that you follow back and you
Right.
haven't followed me after a week, I unfollow.
Period.
Number one, to stand by your word. I don't
Period.
post anything that says I follow back because there's a couple of pages that I will never follow. I don't follow children. It's weird.
Yes.
I'm not doing it.
Yes.
Anyone who has no post at all,
It's giving skin.
social media,
Yes.
I don't follow. And if your page is not public, I don't follow. So for me, I will never post that I'm doing a follow for follow because I don't. I follow people who I'm interested in, people whose messages kind of connect with me in some way, shape, or form, someone I'm learning from.
Right.
So if you are saying that you are going to follow for follow, then do it. And then number two, I've been getting a lot of flags over, the last year of trying to grow my page, even from like last year on my birthday, of Instagram saying that I'm trying to get followers. But I'm like, you have whole pages that are in the
Right.
millions of followers that are specifically growing to
From
grow
following. Yeah.
followers. So I'm not understanding how you can flag my page, but you're not flagging total accounts. So that
Crazy.
whole concept is insane to me.
It is.
And I
It is. I just feel it's like it comes across like a pick and choose thing because that makes no
Yeah.
sense. What you just described
And like
makes no sense.
sometimes like when I get a comment flag that I'm like really trying to be, compassionate and show that I understand what someone is posting maybe about like a loss in their family and it's like
Yeah.
your comment has been removed. Excuse me, Instagram.
Why?
And then you don't have no customers. None of this.
Right. And you just got to deal with it.
Oh my gosh. I really be like about to delete the app.
Yeah, it
But it's
makes
okay.
you want to do that, right?
Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm not here for it. Do not follow me for the sake of following me to follow you back. If I like your content, I will follow you and
You
help
will
you
follow
through
back. Yes.
Yeah.
It gotta align in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that. Same for me.
Yeah.
Same. All right. So our next question is, what advice would you give to someone looking to become a content creator or model?
Okay, with content creation, I would definitely say the same thing. Do what works for you, do what makes you happy. Um, I know a lot of people have this dream, right? Everybody has dreams. Everybody has things that they want to see come to life. But a
Mhm.
lot of people don't think that it could actually happen, so they don't consider it like actionable.
Right.
But with social media, with content creation, if there's something you want to make it and just share the
Yes.
journey. That doesn't have to be, there's a lot of faceless accounts now, so you don't have to post your physical face.
Yes.
Working in education, I have a lot of friends who are like, I'm a teacher. I don't want, this to affect my job.
Mhm.
Post the way that you would live your life. If you wouldn't do it in person, don't do it online. Number one.
I
And
like
then
that.
you will always struggle with imposter syndrome. It's
Yes.
just part of the game. So you have to be
Right.
very confident in who you are. And
Mhm.
if you do have those moments of feeling like I'm not enough, maybe I don't belong here, you want your page, your followers, your following to reflect what works in your life. The
Yes.
things you want in your life. So that when you do
Yes.
log in, you're not seeing things that would contradict that, seeing things that would make you feel negative about yourself.
Right.
So I'm really big
Be
on like
uplifting. Mhm.
yeah, like it says, as a plus size woman who does create fashion content, for me, if I see a lot of like fashion Instagram accounts that are very like slim, very all about losing weight, I'm
Mhm.
dropping your page immediately because I put on weight, I lose weight, I put on weight, I lose weight. So
Right.
if I'm in that
What's
stage
the
of
point?
feeling like I'm really heavy right now and I go on your page and you're encouraging me to lose weight because fat women aren't attractive,
That can be
now
discouraging. Yeah.
yeah,
You don't
so
need that
like no,
negative energy. Right.
so you have to really be careful about understanding, what was a dream that you're creating for, making
Mhm.
sure that you are living life the way that you would live if you were offline, and then making sure that whatever you are seeing on your social media is for your betterment. Nothing
Yes.
else.
Oh, I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. That's great because I'm telling you, it is. I just love the way you put that together because some of these pages on social media is just like, oh no, like my personal
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say just it's two completely different pages. The personal page and there's the podcast page.
Yeah.
But I gravitate more towards the podcast page because it's so welcoming. It's the
Yeah.
energy is so much more positive.
Yeah.
So I listen, y'all definitely, that was great advice, Shayna. I love that. All right. The next and last question is, what can we expect from you in the future?
Okay, so I am actually working on another brand deal to do some UGC content. So you guys might see more of that.
Yeah.
So I'm really, figuring out my content style when it comes to taking pictures of products, posting more products. I'm going to be doing some more get ready with me's. And then just more of like who I am outside of, the pretty picture.
Okay.
So a lot more of like me with my friends, a lot more of me, just like my thoughts, my little random crazy conversations that I have with myself.
Right.
So just more of my personality, more of a different content style, and some more get ready with me. And hopefully, a nice little post about hitting 5,000 and then 10,000.
Yes.
And then a brand trip,
Because it's all going to happen.
Exactly.
It's all going to happen.
Manifesting around here.
That's right. That's what I love to do. I love to hear that. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was dope. That was dope.
Yes, thank you so much for inviting me.
Yes, you are so welcome. Can you please definitely let everyone know where they can find you?
I sure can. You can follow me on Instagram at Catalina B. That's KATALENA, letter B. Or you can actually join me on TikTok and see my UGC content that I will be posting there. Same name, Catalina B.
All right. Yes, y'all heard it here. And of course, it will be tagged on all of my pages and on YouTube as well.
Yay.
All right. Well, thanks again for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, you're always welcome to come back on. Just hit me up. Let me know.
Do a little follow-up.
Yes. Come back and talk about those brand deals that I know that's going to happen.
Yes, and I look forward to all the things that you do with your podcast. I really enjoy the space that you're creating for creators. You are such an amazing person.
Oh, thank you so much. We can't just shout out, get the crying on this screen.
No.
I had to do it. I'm home my tears. So we look.
Thank you again.
No problem. Have a good night.
You too. Goodbye.